Jet Li Lianji, courtesy name Yang Zhong, born the 26th of April 1963, is a martial artist, actor, and philanthropist. With a career spanning more than 40 years, he is regarded as one of the most iconic Chinese film stars and one of the greatest martial artists in the history of cinema. His film career in Asia is credited with reviving Hong Kong Kung Fu films, as well as Shaolin Temple. Li was trained as a Wushu athlete at the Beijing Shikai Sports School and went on to win multiple national championships with the Beijing Wushu team between 1974 and 1979. After his retirement from the sport in 1979, he made his acting debut with the Hong Kong film Shaolin Temple, 1982. A runaway success followed by two sequels in 1984 and 1986. Li established himself as a leading action star with the Once Upon a Time in China series 1991-1993, in which he portrayed Chinese folk hero Wang Fei Hung, followed by Born to Defense, 1988, which is his directorial debut, Swordsman 2, 1992. Fong Sai Yuk, 1993, Fist of Legend, 1994, High Risk, 1995, Black Mask, 1996, and Hitman, 1998. Li was born in Beijing, China, and was the youngest of two boys and two girls. His ancestral home is in Shenyang, China. When he was 2 years old, his father died, and his family then lived in poverty. Li was 8 when his talent for Wushu was noticed, as he practiced at a school summer course at the Beijing Sports and Exercise School, now known as Beijing Sport University. Renowned coaches Li Junfeng and Wu Bin made extra efforts to help the talented boy develop. Wu Bin even bought food for Li's family in order to boost Li's protein intake. At the age of 11, Li became a member of the 1974 China national Wushu team, which traveled to the United States during the time of the ping-pong diplomacy. The group performed for American audiences in Hawaii, San Francisco, New York, and Washington, D.C., and additionally in Mexico City and Hong Kong. When the Chinese national Wushu team went to perform for President Richard Nixon in the United States, he was asked by Nixon to be his personal bodyguard. Li replied, "I don't want to protect any individual. When I grow up, I want to defend my 1 billion Chinese countrymen." In November of the same year, the Beijing Wushu team was founded and Li became a member. He became the national all-around champion 4 times from 1975 to 1979. My winning first place caused quite a sensation because I was so young. I was 12 years old, and the other 2 medalists were in their mid to late 20s. During the awards ceremony, as I stood on the top step of the podium, I was still shorter than the 2nd and 3rd place medalists. It must have been quite a sight. Acting career. The fame gained by his sports winnings led to a career as a martial arts film star, beginning in mainland China and then continuing into Hong Kong. Li acquired his screen name in 1982 in the Philippines, when a publicity company thought his real name was too hard to pronounce. They likened his career to an aircraft, which likewise takes off as quickly, so they placed the name Jet Li on the movie posters, 30. Soon everybody was calling him by this new name, which was also based on the nickname, Jet, given to him as a young student, due to his speed and grace when training with the Beijing Wushu team. He made his film debut with the 1982 film Shaolin Temple. The film broke box office records in China, grossing CNY 161,578,014 yuan, 85,376,199 United States dollars, at the Chinese box office from an estimated 500 million ticket sales. The sequel Kids from Shaolin sold an estimated 490 million tickets, making it 1984's highest-grossing film in China. Some of his more famous Chinese films include the Shaolin Temple series 1, 2, and 3, which are considered to be the films which sparked the rebirth of the real Shaolin Temple in Dengfeng, China. The Once Upon a Time in China series, Chinese title Wang Fei Heng, about the legendary Chinese folk hero Master Wang Fei Heng. Fist of Legend, Chinese title Jing Wu Ying Zhang, a remake of Bruce Lee's Fist of Fury, 1972. The Fong Sai Yuk, films about another Chinese folk hero. Lee starred in the 1995 film High Risk, where Lee plays a captain who becomes disillusioned after his wife is murdered by crime lords. Along the way, he pairs up with a wacky sellout actor, Frankie, played by Jackie Cheung, and proceeds to engage in a series of violent battles in a high-rise building. The setting is similar to that of Die Hard, and both their Chinese film titles. This movie is notable in that director Wang Jing had such a terrible experience working with Jackie Chan in Jing's previous film City Hunter that he chose to make Cheung's character a biting satire of Chan. Lee would later publicly apologize to Chan for taking part in it. Lee had two wuxia feature films released in 2011, The Sorcerer and The White Snake and Flying Swords of Dragon Gate. The latter was helmed by Sui Hark. To promote Tai Chi, in 2012, Lee starred in a film titled Tai Chi and co-produced the movie with Qin Kuo-fu. Lee portrayed Tai Chi master Yang Lechen. International career. In 1998, he made his international film debut in Lethal Weapon 4, which also marked the first time he had ever played a villain in a film. He agreed to do Lethal Weapon 4 after the producer Joel Silver promised to give him the leading role in his next film, Romeo Must Die, 2000, alongside singer Aaliyah. The film became a box office hit. Though Lee spoke very little English at the time of production, his performance as Chinese mafia hitman Hua Sing-ku was praised. Lee turned down Chow Yun-fat's role in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, 2000, because he promised his wife that he would not make any films during her pregnancy. 40. He also turned down the role of Seraph in the Matrix trilogy, based on his belief that the role was not one which required his skills, and that the films were iconic and stunning enough without adding his name to the cast list. Lee was also cast as Kato in The Green Hornet when the film was still in development in 2000. In 2001, it was moved to another studio. When the film was moved on again and released in 2011, the role of Kato was portrayed by Jay Shu. In 2001, he appeared in two more films, The One, which was the first of his films with Jason Statham, and Kiss of the Dragon, opposite Bridget Fonda, which did moderately well at the box office. In July 2001, Lee agreed to produce and star in an action film with Jackie Chan, which was to be released in 2002 or 2003, but no further news of their collaboration surfaced until 2006. In 2002, the period martial arts epic film Hero was released in the Chinese market. This film was both a commercial and critical success, and became the highest-grossing motion picture in Chinese film history at the time. In 2003, he reunited with producer Joel Silver for the action thriller film Cradle to the Grave, where he starred alongside rapper DMX and fellow martial artist Mark Dacascos. In 2004, Lee lent his likeness, voice, and provided motion capture work for the video game Jet Li: Rise to Honor. Lee was presented the Visionary Award by East West Players, the oldest Asian American theater in the United States. In 2002 by contemporary John Woo, the award recognizes artists who have raised the visibility of the Asian Pacific American community through theater, film, and television. He delivered his acceptance speech in his native language of Mandarin. Lee took on a more serious role in the 2005 film Unleashed, a Danny the Dog, where he portrayed an adult with the mentality of a child who has been raised like an animal. Although his martial arts skills were used extensively, it was a somber film with more depth than had been previously seen in Lee's films, and co-starred dramatic actors Bob Hoskins and Morgan Freeman. In 2006, the martial arts film epic Fearless was released worldwide. Although he will continue to make martial arts films, Fearless is his last Wushu martial arts film. In Fearless, he played Huo Yuanjia, the real-life founder of Chinwu Athletic Association, who reportedly defeated foreign boxers and Japanese martial artists in publicized events at a time when China's power was seen as eroding. Together with the film Fist of Legend, Lee has portrayed both Chun Jun, the student and avenger of Huo Yuanjia, aka a Fakyun Gap, as well as Huo Yuanjia himself. Fearless was released on the 26th of January 2006 in Hong Kong, followed by the 22nd of September 2006 release in the United States, where it reached second place in its first weekend. I stepped into the martial arts movie market when I was only 16. I think I have proved my ability in this field, and it won't make sense for me to continue for another 5 or 10 years. Huo Yuanjia is a conclusion to my life as a martial arts star. Lee has stated in an interview with the Shenzhen Daily newspaper that this will be his last martial arts epic, which is also stated in the film's television promotions. However, he plans to continue his film career in other genres. Specifically, he plans to continue acting in epic action and martial arts films, dealing more with religious and philosophical issues. Lee's 2007 Hollywood film, War, was released in August of that year, and re-teamed him with actor Jason Statham, who previously starred with him in The One, and action choreographer Corey Yuen. War raked in a disappointing $23 million United States dollars at the box office, becoming one of Lee's lowest grossers in America. However, it was a hit on video, accumulating nearly $52 million United States dollars in rental revenue, more than doubling its box office take. With the exception of Romeo Must Die and the worldwide release of Hero, most of Lee's American Western films have been only modest hits like Kiss of the Dragon, The One, Unleashed, Cradle to the Grave, and the worldwide release of Fearless. Lee was appointed by the Chinese Wushu Association as the Image Ambassador of Wushu, or IWUF Ambassador, at the 2007 World Wushu Championships in Beijing. In late 2007, Lee returned again to China to participate in the China-Hong Kong co-production of the period war film, The Warlords, with Andy Lau and Takeshi Kaneshiro. This film, with its focus on dramatics rather than martial arts, netted Lee the Hong Kong Film Award for Best Actor. Lee and fellow martial arts veteran Jackie Chan finally appeared together on screen for the first time in The Forbidden Kingdom, which began filming in May 2007 and was released to critical and commercial success on the 18th of April, 2008. The film was based on the legend of the Monkey King from the Chinese folk novel Journey to the West. Lee also starred as the lead villain Emperor Han in the fantasy action film The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, with actors Brendan Fraser, Isabella Leng, and Michelle Yeoh. In 2009, he launched his own fitness program, Wuji 55, which consists of elements of martial arts, yoga, and Pilates, and Adidas launched a special clothing line for it that bears the initials of JL. After a one-year hiatus from filmmaking, Lee returned to acting in 2010. Portraying a mercenary in the film The Expendables, teaming up with action stars Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Dolph Lundgren, Mickey Rourke, Eric Roberts, Steve Austin, Terry Crews, and Randy Couture. It was the third time he had teamed up with Statham. In 2012, he reprised his role briefly in the sequel The Expendables 2 and returned for the third film, The Expendables 3, in 2014. Lee was initially stated to be appearing with Vin Diesel in XXX, Return of Xander Cage. But according to a Facebook post by Diesel, Lee was replaced by Donnie Yen. Li plays the Emperor of China for the 2020 live-action movie, Mulan. Thanks so much for watching until the end. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss episode 2. See you in the next one.